Like to get out there on the field on Saturday?
No, it was super fun. It's been a while since I've played, almost 2 years. You know, it was really a surreal moment for me to be able to play in that game and just really enjoy the moment.
Did you talk to your brothers after the game at all?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they texted me. They were watching the game. They were super proud of me and really excited for me. The future's bright.
You were at your brother's signing days. And at what point in your life did becoming an NC State football player become a tangible goal for you too?
I mean, that was never really in mind. That's just kind of how it happened. You know, Coach Doran's been great to our family, and he offered me before I even played a varsity game, and that meant a lot. So I mean, that's kind of when I knew this is where I wanted to be.
What's been your approach the last year? Obviously, not getting as many reps in practice, but to be ready for this opportunity, being the backup quarterback behind CJ right now.
So I came in. I had surgery in October of my senior year. So the main goal for me coming in was just get healthy. You know, that took a lot longer than expected and that I could ever imagine. So that first year was just getting healthy, try to get my arm back, and that put me in a position this spring to just go out there and compete. And that's what I've done ever since, and I'm going to prepare myself to play every week.
What do you feel like the arm strength is now at this point?
Definitely better than it was before. I mean, all the rehab, all the extra work that I put in throughout those year and a half to get back right, it's definitely stronger than it was before.
Despite not getting all of the snaps in practice or even game time, how important was it to have that time to really study the playbook and see how Coach and I wants the offense to run?
Yeah, it was a super important time. Really to just dive deep into the plays, even though I'm not getting reps. There's no pressure. Just understand what is expected and just take the mental reps behind. Last year it was Brennan and MJ. This year's CJ and Grayson. So I've tried my best to do that, and I feel like I've done a pretty good job.
What's the focus like when you know you're one play away from being in that game? Is it like a laser focus on the sideline?
I mean, it's just the same focus that I go into every game with. I'm going to prepare like I'm going to the starter, so I don't have to change when that opportunity presents itself. I'm ready.
What was it like to be able to throw Terrell Anderson his first touchdown?
It was super fun. You know, he made a good play. I really didn't even see it on the field, but yeah, the replay, he made a really good play and made me look good for sure.
Sounds like even though he's hurt, Grayson has been super helpful to you and CJ. What have you learned from him since he's been here?
I say the number one thing is just how he approaches the game, just inside and outside the building. He's a professional. The way he treats people inside the building and how he attacks each and every day.
Can you think back to halftime of that Braun game and all the things you had to go through after halftime of that Braun game with the injury?
Oh, yeah.
And how much what did you learn about yourself as a person, to go through that experience? Because I'm sure you probably played ball year-round your whole life, and then it was taken away.
Yeah, so at that time, I really didn't know what it was. So, I mean, I'm thinking I'm going to be right for next week. I don't even know who we play, but I'm thinking I'm going to be able to play. Wait a few weeks to get the MRI, and then that comes back, and then I'm like, wow, like, I got to figure this out. I got to get surgery. I got to really step away from football and really learn who I am. And it was honestly really good. I learned a lot about myself, and I'm so grateful for that experience because I came out better.
What's it been like to see Keenan and Terrell, both freshmen, kind of be able to step up and just embrace the rules, whether it's blocking or being able to get downfield? Yeah,
that whole freshman class on the offensive side of the ball is pretty good. I mean, you obviously see CJ, he's a starter, he's a really good quarterback. And then those two receivers, they're talented, they can make plays, and it's super impressive to see that at a young age. I mean, they're all under the age of 19, that's super impressive.
Your family has a standard of competing. How beneficial has that been growing up in that household where it wasn't just your brothers, but it was your parents that had a standard of excellence that they wanted all their kids to have?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of a kind. I don't think you can go get that anywhere else. I mean, it's super special to have two brothers and my mom and dad with that type of mindset, and I feel like I've done my best to just really sit back and learn how to be my own version of myself. So that's really what I took away from that.
Anything else for Lex?